Marker. And action.
What's up, guys? It's Marker98 here on my new channel, MegaMovieManMark, and yes, behold the bomb of P. Third again. Resident Evil Afterlife in 3D. Retribution. For the longest time, I thought this was Resurrection. Apparently not. I'm not a big fan of the Resident Evil series. All it is a bunch of guns and fighting, and who really cares? And
guns and fighting and all this stuff going on and people getting their heads blown off.
Obviously. Apparently, other people like the series. You know what? Might as well keep the guest star while we have it. Say hello.
Hi, I'm G98. G98. Right?
And like I said, there are a lot of people that really hate these movies, a lot of people that like them. This guy. And so the Resident Evil movie series is based off the video game series, which is very beloved. Hi. I'm not a fan of the Resident Evil game series. I have the 4 mobile edition on my iPod, and I really enjoyed it. I know the movies are garbage compared to those, but we are here with a defender today. Say why you like the Resident Evil series without being like, I like it so much.
Well, the reason I like Resident Evil series is that it's just awesome, and there's just awesome, and there's just awesome, and there's just awesome. That's why I like it. Point, counterpoint.
And I don't really know what that means, but he does. So moving on, Resident Evil, this one, number 7 it is, right? Number
5.
But I thought the 6th one just came out. I thought this was the 6th one.
That was a video game.
Video game?
That was a video game.
That was the video game. Why did they use numbers in the video game and not here? Anyways, I saw the first trailer and it was like a Sony commercial. It's like, yeah, we got the Sony tablet, we got the Sony phone, and we got the Sony zombies.
And I'm Alice, and this is my world.
Oh, you know it. You know it. That's good. And so I'm sort of interested because I like product placement, but I knew I wasn't getting into anything special. I haven't seen the other 6.
4.
And how was the movie? This was garbage. This was garbage. I'm feeling like punching the director, punching the zombies, and punching everyone that was involved, including Alice. I mean, not Alice because she's hot, but I mean... And I really dislike this movie. It's just mindless action. You don't know what the heck is going on. It's not a... Welcome back. It's not a good action movie at all. It's... The whole movie is basically just trying to get out of a building. It feels like Resident Evil 4.5. Wait, is it 4.5? Like, what's in between the last one and this one? What would that be?
4.2, 4.5.
No, just 4. So it is 4.5. Okay, because the last one was 4. It feels like it's setting up for a movie. But this is a movie. This is supposed to be what it's setting up for. I don't understand why they want to do this kind of thing.
It feels like it's the first part of a 2-part series, but really it's just a movie.
And since it's already the 8th movie, this series isn't getting any younger. It's not going to make as much money as it did in the day, although, you know, people from other countries like this. And so by the time the 11th movie comes out, which will probably be next year, and now this guy who loves the Resident Evil series, before he went to go see it, because he's seen it twice, once with me, before he went to go see it the first time, I was like, you're getting into nothing. This is going to be stupid. It's a waste of time, right? And he was like, stop talking about my movie like that. This is the best movie ever. Like those were the exact words he said. Exact words. Best movie ever, right? And you even want like posters and stuff. You still do, but like that's just because they're.
It's awesome.
That's just because it's Mila Jovovich. She could be in any poster. Okay. So what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was sucked. It leads you up to this point at the very end where it's supposed to be like halfway through the movie. You think, but really it's just the end, and you don't understand what's going on because the whole movie is I'm trying to get out of the secret lair. But really...
Was that what it was? A secret lair? I had no idea. I was like, what is this building? And like, you see, there's one...
gadget?
But there's no like robots coming out. Yeah, that's another thing. It's so unrealistic. There's one part, literally. Someone dies, he gets shot in the face like 3 times. What does he do? He comes back to life, shoots someone, kills the person that killed him, and then another person kills him again. So he's dead again. He died twice. And he doesn't come back as a zombie because I don't understand, like, when people die and they come back to life, oh, your explanation is, it's a monster! He's a monster! It makes sense, because he's a monster! No, it doesn't make sense. I don't care if he's a monster, I don't care if he's a zombie, I don't care if he's a human, I don't care if he's a vampire, I don't care! Because this Resident Evil series is just going overboard, it's stupid. I'm trying to think of a good example of a stupid part of this movie. There's just too many, there's one part, New York City is like getting flooded, and I'm like, oh my, it's finally getting out of the secret lair, because the whole movie's in the secret lair. It's finally getting out, and then you're like, no, that's in the secret. That's fake. New York City isn't actually getting flooded, right? It was like an illusion or some
Yeah,
stupid
no,
thing like
British.
that. I haven't seen the Resident Evil movies. I don't plan to. I mean, I saw a little bit of the last one, and someone just dies. Like, this is literally what happens. Boom in the mouth. Boom, 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 and he's back in this one. Like, is he? What's the explanation? Is he another monster, or is he a zombie that looks like?
Let me explain. The man that he is talking about is the evil guy, and everyone knows that an evil man always lives. Bowser dies 5 times. Like, he dies 5 times in every video.
I was just about to shoot you, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm also a monster. The reason he lives is because he's also a zombie.
Let's test that theory. You saw it in IMAX 3D. I saw it in 2D. How was it?
It was actually very well done. Like, it looked good. The quality was good. I think they spent too much time on the quality and not actually on the acting.
So you think that the acting?
It wasn't the acting. It wasn't it wasn't the way it looked. It wasn't the 3D. It was the concept.
It is a Resident Evil movie, so the acting is terrible. It's terrible.
It's a Canadian-made movie. What do you expect?
They just get random people to play people that were actually in the video games, and apparently in the first movie, right? Like Leon S. Kennedy, he's the big name. Why don't you just do a reboot with Leon S. Kennedy? Don't even do the big finale. This was supposed to be the big finale, right? There's a part where they try to get a horror element into it. I don't know why is this movie rated R? Can you please explain? Because I don't understand why it's rated R.
Because there's drugs and alcohol and sex.
But I didn't see any of that in this
Okay, there's
movie.
none of that.
By the time you get to the end of the movie, like, a bad person that was totally the villain is good. And she's acting as if she wasn't even bad. She's like, yes, we finally got the job done. And they're like talking and smiling to each other. They just had a cat fight, a major cat fight, and nothing happened.
But the reason of that is because you will, if you didn't watch the other movies, such as Mark, you probably won't understand it, and you'd probably be a babbling fool, such as he is. I know what you're thinking, Resident Evil fans like me. This guy is all wrong and he knows nothing about anything. But if someone were to just watch this one, just by itself, they wouldn't understand anything.
They do explain it in the beginning. However, I thought that was just really pointless because, okay, they got the major thing down, but we already knew all of that, didn't we? Didn't we know that there's a girl that kicks butt and there's zombies and we didn't need to know any of that stuff that happened in the other movies. What we really need to know is the minor details that totally ruined the movie. And this is what happened. And then this is what happened. So now let's start a new adventure. They should keep it simple,
yet formal.
no story at all, but they try to have one. It doesn't really work at all. There's just too many minor details that you have to know from the other movies. Ugh. Any words? Because I've been interrupting you.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
it's like every movie prequels and sequels and all that. It goes on and it continues with it. But these ones, what they kind of do is what they do in the movies changes per each one of them. Like it's like they're doing one thing in the first one, they're doing something in the other one.
And there's characters that don't exist that you have to care about.
Yeah, like little like a bunch of stuff happens, and there's reasons for that stuff that happened. Like say something happens, someone gets shot. But then, if you watch the other one, you're supposed to know that there's a reason why he's
they're
still
alive. We don't need to know that there was a zombie invasion. We need to know why this person is still alive, first one, or why, like, when someone gets shot like crazy, turn around like, hey, I'll never die.
You know when you tell your friend a story that you were with another friend?
Every day.
And I go up to Mark and I'm like, hey Mark, and then I tell him a story, but he wouldn't understand because he wasn't with us. It's like one of those stories where, oh, you had to be there moments. But you can't do that in a movie where, you had to watch the other movie. So you expect me to get up, walk to the next theater, watch the other movie, come back in that time and understand that?
That's like saying, come along to 120. What does that mean? It's an inside joke. You don't even know what that means. Did you ever see a review like this that complains about Harry Potter? I didn't know that in the second one there was a wand that did this or something. Like, I didn't know that blank died, but they explained it in the movie. In this, they don't explain anything. Like I said, they explain what happened, the major plot points in the other movie, but they don't explain the minor things that make the movie a bad movie. A lot of these scenes are very forgettable. I literally asked him what was going to happen before it happened because I did not care. Overall, I hated this movie. You texted me, you're like, it's so bad, and I laughed. Because you were defending this movie to its core. You were saying this is the best movie ever, exact words. I give it 0.
You actually do that?
0.2.
2 out of 5 megamarks. Because I still think that the quality was really good and it was really well done and they put a lot of
It looked like a video game.
Yes.
They might have been going for that.
If you played the video games, you would probably vote against us because
Leon S. Kennedy is in this movie. He
and
looks
so is the
nothing
Asian
like-
chick in the red dress, which
Who is that girl?
I don't know.
Who is?
I don't know, but apparently she's a person.
She's in the poster for the first movie. I don't know who it is. So Resident Evil 45
Sucked.
So check out my new reviews for the latest movies that have come out. Maybe they'll be better than this. Anything is better than Resident Evil in my... I mean, this one. Sorry to offend you.
Yes, this one. The other ones were very well done.
Which one do people not like besides this one? Was number 2?
That was sci-fi. the first one.
No, Apocalypse, sorry. And then Extinction, then Afterlife, and then Retribution, and then
Apocalypse was
Revelations, and then Brotherhood, and then... what was the other
What's
one?
that from?
Deception. And then the other one
And
was...
Intervention.
the other one was Intervention, then Uncovered. The number 73, it was just, they went by numbers.
Resident Evil Explosions. Resident Evil.
No, that one was like a 5-minute short. It had like the Toy Story characters in it. Favorite one, that's 5 out of 5 minute marks. Resurrection, which is what, the last one, right? No, the last one is The Last Stand. No, but then they have Strike Back.
And then Resident Evil: The Dark Knight Rises. No. Resident Evil: The Zombie Rises. And then
Please like and comment on this video. Share below what you thought of the movie if you enjoyed it. That's cool. He gave it, what did you give it, a 2?
2.
So what would the average be? Get a calculator. No, I am a calculator. It's still 0, that's the average. And remember guys, subscribing to MegaMovieManMark is, can you do the honors please? Pretend you're a zombie for a second, just act. You're a good actor.
Oh wait, you're still alive.
Mind blown.
Inception.